What is SCD, slowly changing dimension? This is one of the important question asked in data engineering or by the ETL developers. So slowly changing dimension means over a period, the data in the data warehousing tables are going to be updated. For example, I have an employee table. In the employee table, I have employee ID, employee name, employee gender, employee salary, and employee city. So in this table, some of the data cannot be modified forever. For example, employee name cannot be modified. For example, my name is Bhaskar Jogi. Till my death, my name is Bhaskar Jogi. My father's name I cannot change. My mother's name I cannot change. My date of birth I cannot change. But my age can increase, right? Or my blood group cannot change. But I can change my address. I can change my income. I can change my qualification, right? So in employee data, so lot of data is static data, read-only data, or you cannot modify the data. That kind of a data you can have, and you can also modify the data every now and then. For example, address of the employee can change, or income or the salary of the employee can increase every annum or once in a year, once in a 2 years, right? So all these things can be modified in source systems or OLTP systems. When we are talking about OLAP or data warehousing systems, if you wanted to maintain historical data of the table, that is what is called as a slowly changing dimension. So what is the meaning of SCD type 0? Type 0 means static data or some of the data cannot be modified. For example, I have one Ram, gender is male, salary 10,000, and you have city called Hyderabad. Two Sita, female, and salary 20,000 rupees. Currently, she's staying in, let us say, Chennai. This is my data. Now, this data, what normally we do, the same data we are going to be copying into the data warehousing system, and one more copy we are going to be maintaining in the data warehousing or OLAP systems. So tomorrow, if you modify employee's salary, for example, salary is 10,000 rupees. Ram got incremented to two more thousand rupees. 12,000 rupees is salary. So HR department will modify the data in the source system, OLTP system. Current salary will be 12,000 rupees. So if you go to HR system or a source system or OLTP system, you will not be able to know what was Ram's salary last year. So current salary only it is going to be showing. But whereas in your data warehousing system or in the OLAP system, if you maintain SCD, slowly changing dimension, nothing but incremental loading, you are going to be maintaining RAM salary, one RAM, male salary is a 10,000 rupees. This is the starting date, this is the ending date. And again, same row will be copied. One RAM salary will be 12,000 rupees from today, from so and so date. Today's starting date and ending date will be blank. Like that, you will see two rows in the destination system, that is data warehousing system. If somebody asks, what is your 1 year last year's salary, you can say 10,000 rupees from this date to this date. This information can be retrieved only from the data warehousing system or from the OLAP system. So this is what is called as a slowly changing dimension. So this is a type 2 dimension. What is a type 1? Type 1 means if you modify the data 10,000 to 12,000 in the OLTP system, so when you overwrite the data, when you maintain a type 1, so in the destination also you're going to be overwriting the data. You don't see two rows. You will be able to see 10,000 rupees will be modified as 12,000 rupees. If you overwrite the data into the destination system, that is a type 1. What is a type 0? Type 0 means you have employee, gender is a male for, Ram. If somebody is modified this as a S or a D or a K, when you're trying to copy the data from source to destination, the system is going to be, comparing the data. Ram's gender supposed to be female because according to the destination, it will compare. Now somebody has modified the source data, that is gender data, that is always static data. Nobody should modify. So by checking with the destination table data, it can tell you the data has been modified. That's supposed to be static data, right? So static data should not be modified, or static data when you try to implement that system is called as a type 0 system, and when you overwriting the data, that is what is called a type 1 system. When you are maintaining old data and new data, that is a type 2 system. This is a very important concept in your data warehousing and OLAP systems as well as in your data warehousing systems. Data warehousing means large database where you're going to be storing lot of fact and dimension tables. Thank you guys. Please subscribe Go Online Training's YouTube channel for more technical content.